Good morning, everyone. Today is the 23rd of January 2017. I'm back to trading here. First things first. This week, anything crude related news is Wednesday, which is the inventory. So I don't see anything else. All right. Actually, I'm thinking about watching this 44 level here. Just watching the tape from earlier. It's difficult to catch it on tape, so if this thing breached a 44, so I might have to short this one. Actually, in a risk reward perspective, um, might be a good risk reward here to just take 45 now and ask for forgiveness later. Let's see. Just watching the tape and see what I can get. It's fairly slow, so I think maybe the interest is higher here. We'll see. I might just wait. Maybe wait till 8 o'clock. So in the meanwhile, why we wait for that? So why don't we just look at the charts here? All right. So if you look at the S&P, it's a little concerning here because earlier in the prior week, this thing was trading higher, and suddenly it dipped lower, and suddenly see all your closes and your open is kind of trading below. If you can picture this price right here, it's kind of trading below this range. So now is this gonna have a push down? I'm guessing that's probably a higher chance of that happening than this going up. So if that's the case, look at these levels to get retested. If if people still bottom fishing, that's probably the area to buy. So because the next level to look for is 2212, which is kind of on higher or um, probably the next place to cover position and initiate new longs. So for gold is kind of getting near to that 50% level. Watch this level right here, 1231. That, that you might have a bounce in there, and I mean the VIX is looking like it's due for a pop, and that's why I'm kind of also careful with the ES here collapsing and not able to support that price. So that's kind of where my bias is that speculating more of a downturn because there's no more risk. I mean, no more reward hardly over here just because it's going to hit new territory. So it's going to have a hard time coming up to trust those levels rather than if you short, you'll have some reference number here that you could use. And so that's why my bias for the S&P is to the downside. So anyways, okay, so it cracked 44 here. I think this thing might hit a new low. But I think I might just wait for the reversal here just because 8 o'clock's coming around and um, 8 o'clock's coming around and I might get a better chance or better reward if I wait for the short for the long side rather than the short because this whole morning if you watch as you can see this thing just downtrended the whole entire time, right? So these guys are going to cash out some way somehow anyways, so at that point you want to cash out with them because when they start covering their shorts you'll get a momentary pop in price. So that's kind of what I'm watching for right now. Wanted my trade to be one and done, so we'll see. Right now this thing is near the low, Anyways, I'll just wait. I'll come back. Okay guys, small risk here. I took an entry long. um, Rationale behind it is that as this thing comes down in price, I was watching the tape here and suddenly just started going fast. And normally when I say tape going fast, like the movement right now is so slow, right? So when I see the tape going fast and the price doesn't really go anywhere, that's kind of an indication for me that either shorts are getting covered at the very low and you know, anticipate a momentary pop, or yeah, this might be the reversal point. So, and you see my risk, it's like 4 ticks, so that's kind of the best scenario is that you have a smaller risk. So right now, um, I'll even move it just because I'm trying to get a feel of how this is gonna work out. So anyways, I'll pause the video, I'll come right back. Okay, just a quick update. I moved my stop to just below this bar right here. So I figured if it's gonna downtrend, and then if it downtrends, then at least I have 2 ticks worth of loss, which isn't bad. So not bad at all. And that's how you could lower your risk if you have a very low budget, or tick loss per day. Then you just have to adjust your entry or where you think you might get stopped at. So if that makes any sense. I think I made a video on improving your entry, so you may want to look into that one. Okay, in the meanwhile, boring day, nothing really much going on, so I'm going to pause this video and I'll come right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna put a reverse trade here in case I get taken out. If this thing decides to go down, then I'll short it and adjust my stop to let's see. I'm gonna okay. Okay, lost what 2 ticks on the first trade. Let me just get at least a win on this one. 37, 27. I think there's a level at 24 if I'm not mistaken here. So we'll just watch it. I'll try to take 20 ticks from this. Okay, well, I'll pause the video, I'll come right back. Just a quick update. This thing went to 9 cents in my favor. And let's see. Should I move my stop? I think I should. This might be one of those stop out deals. Too early in the morning. I'm having a hard time reading the tape here. Yeah, it's going really fast. Right now, as you can see, the transaction is so quick. So there's a lot of activities there. I'll give it a few more. See what happens. My stop. Just this thing is acting squiggly on me today. Actually, I'm just gonna. If I get stopped out, I'll get stopped out. Very close, very close. Yep, got stopped out right there. Okay, well, I'll find a better opportunity. It's just ready to get my feet wet, so we'll see what happens. I'll come back. Guys, totally got jigged out on my last trade. Broke even, and I entered at 36 because I had a feeling at 8 o'clock. See, I should have waited at 8 o'clock. Right now it's about 8:02. And I knew at some point that this thing is going to reverse. So I think it did one final stop out. So you could see this candle right here is evident. Right at 8 o'clock, you think a downtrend is intact, and then suddenly just completely reverse, and now it's running on the other side. So uh, that tells me that I might have a chance to capture a little bit more. 36. Let's see, how much should I willing to? Let's see if I can go for 40 ticks here, just for kicks and grin. Actually, instead of 76, 75, that would be. And this thing went 10 cents, above 10 cents to my favor. So I didn't even put a stop, so I'm just gonna put a stop, like 4 ticks. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll come back. Okay guys, just a quick update. I don't know, this concerns me. There's 200 contract got taken out or got executed right here, 45, 48 level. So I'm not sure if this is not sure if that's actual buying right there. This thing might even reverse and take me out here. But I'm only risking what, 5 ticks for this trade, so it's worth it to me, at least to see it till 33. I'll give it to about 33. Okay, well, I'll pause the video. Nothing really going on. This thing just keeps going up and down here, and I'm trying to get a read of the market, but man, I'm having a hard time myself. So I'll pause the video and I'll come back. That was my last trade. I totally got the wrong read here, and I was really hopeful. Like, you can see, it printed many, or what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 candles. You see the transaction at 34 was taking place, but I was watching the stacks of bids on the side, and I just noticed that it was thinning. So like you can see, this one you have 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, and earlier that was up here. So I think the trend, or for sure, it's gonna. I think they might have some more room here to the downside here. It's just now the confirmation I'm looking for really is all the transaction on this side, because this wick put out a pretty good wick right there at the open. So I think I'm gonna wait till about 8:30 to trade again. Like I said, I'm only gonna trade about 5 times, and this is my 3rd trade, and one was a break even. The first one's a loser, the other one's a break even. And I think my hands are getting too hot here, so I'm gonna cool off a bit and just watch it. I'll be back. So I'm tape reading lesson here, and I'm not sure if this is actually going to show up on the video just because I know there's a delay. But you can see this thing, these guys are starting to stack up. We got about 100 ticks, but yet it's going down. And the answer is why. So one thing is that at this point, all the institution already shorted way above from earlier, and they're looking to cover some of their position. So what, 53.30 was the high of day today, including the Globex session. Is you got about 53.47 is a high. So as you can see, they've already crushed it. So we'll see. You can see, yeah, all the orders are thinning. See, from earlier, you see 100 or so getting filled, and then now look, it's thin over here. And you can also notice from the tape, 108 and 102 got executed around this area. 22, 24, and 22 around this area right here. So, but I think so if the orders are getting thick over here, then these guys are gonna sell so they can, these guys are market makers. Okay, so they don't pay commissions or anything. They just want to make market. So in order, and then for them, really, well, they don't pay commission, but they earn their money through commissions. So picture if you're just trying to make some money, you get paid for every contract you filled, then it makes sense to fill these orders, right? So if somebody's willing to fill the order at 101, then you force your position to sell, so that way you can fill the orders here. So, and also the machines themselves are actually competing prices 1 or 2 ticks, right? So if they can sell to you at any price, then they're really just looking at the bids and asks. So if I'm looking to fill here 24.25, kind of like what happened to this one right here, there's 102, 108 trying to cover 100 contracts at 22 to 24, then this one is going to force itself and sell it so that way they can fill that order. So right now this thing looks like, yeah, like I was suspecting that there's going to be some more covering right here. So I think, had I entered, I think this would have been a better spot. So anyways, bad trade location, case of a Monday. Um, that happened. So, but it's okay. I'm down about 10 ticks right now. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity. So I'm just gonna sit on my hands and wait. I think that might be the key for me today. Even this whole thing still downtrends. I don't think playing breakout entries are the most optimum at the moment. So in the meanwhile, I'll pause the video and I'll come back. Another risk on this one. Earlier I got stopped out at 36. I started trading above that as well. Just waiting for this print to come up. Now that 8:30 is here, this thing might actually push to the upside now. So I'm gonna take, yeah, about 58. See what happens. See if he'll break above this 49, and because if it goes above there and start revisiting this price, then my chances is much higher for to revisit and then go higher. So I'm just trying to catch maybe 30 ticks out of this one if I can. So right now, yeah, it's like a chop action right here. As you can see, it's like red, green, red, green, red, green, and then red, green, and then so now it's actually following through. So I'm really hoping this thing push higher. Looking at maybe 68 around there, but as you can see, I'm gonna be out way before that. So, but again, I'm watching 50, so hopefully it doesn't stall at 50. And right now, it's gone up 10 ticks, so now I can actually decide whether I can move this target or not. Alright, well, I'm going to pause the video and I'll come right back. At 47, and just because I couldn't decide, and look, it hit my target anyways. Don't you just love when that happened? So yeah, I think I'm gonna ditch it right here. 58. How could I have guessed that one coming? Yeah, I'll sell it right here. 55, I got filled. Okay. Alright, so right now we're up. So hopefully I don't screw it up like last time. You see, I just knew this thing was gonna, I knew it was gonna pop. I just knew it. So right now I'm up 22 ticks. I got one more trade that I could do, and after that I'll be done. Um, we'll see. I need to find another high probability trade here. And that was the candle. That was the run for today. So anyhow, yeah, I just knew it was gonna come this way. All right. Okay. Well, I'll pause the video. Video is getting long, so I'll be right back. 59. I kind of entered on not the best entry, but took a long position around this area 59, and just trying to take 11 ticks out of this one, see if I can get it at 70. So anyhow, might even protect it really soon here, just because look, you got, see how you just got, how this one got getting rejected right there. That might double top, might be wrong. I might have made a wrong mistake here for entering that level. Not enough risk reward there. So I don't know. I'm in the mercy of stop out. So hopefully I don't get stopped out here. All right. Well, it's a winning trade. So worst case, I win one tick to pay commission. So I'll pause the video. I'll come right back. Not my greatest trades. 24 ticks. 5 trades. I got it done. I really think this thing is gonna pop to higher, just because you can see this thing is kind of consolidating into this level, and it was it's trading below here and suddenly popped out of there. So I was really expecting this thing to pop, but I'm getting ready to go to work. It's 9:05, so I think I'll leave it at where it is. Not bad for a Monday, I guess. Alright guys, take care. Appreciate you taking the time watching the video. If you have any questions, you know where to find me.